Hi everyone, I'm Newt Warren, an assistant here at IE Gallery, and today I'll be doing a quick walkthrough of our current show featuring works by Michael Clough and John Schaefer. Forgive some of the glare, we've got some glass over these pieces here. The paintings in the show are all by John Schaefer, who worked in oil painting and wax, creating lots of layers, often beginning with a loose gesture of an idea, describing the work as moving from chaos to order. And then through these layers of color and form, he creates these highly disciplined paintings with fields of color. I'll move in closer here so you can see some of that underpainting. We've got several large works by John, who passed away in 2019. He is survived by several members of his family, including his daughter, Mara, who helped us put this show together. So we'll go through some of John's work here, and then we'll take a look at Michael Clough's. These loose paintings, unframed, pinned on the wall here, are a great example of his underpainting process. You could see the grid that he's working with along the edges here. And this underpainting of various primary colors. And I feel as though the oil mixing with the wax, settling into the paper, is creating this, what I believe Margie has described as deceptively flat picture plane. Produces this very suede-like texture. They feel very soft. We've got several of them here on the walls. And of course, we always have more art in the drawers and on our cabinets. This piece here is one of my favorites. The way that red just pops right out of the gray field reminds me of a smoky sky during fire season. Beautiful works by John Schaefer. And here in the middle and along some of the edges, we've got these just masterfully carved stones by Michael Clough. Michael hasn't always worked in stone carving, but recently most of his work comprises of these expertly carved stones, often that he finds himself always using hand tools, never any power tools, to create the form that you see here. Each of these stones is set upon another stone, also found as sort of a pedestal. And I feel as though his carvings aren't necessarily to change the shape of the stone he's found, but to enhance its natural shape. This one here has fossils. I believe it's fossilized coral. Pardon the fly that wanted to get in the shot. This one here is titled Sail. Found on Whidbey Island. Made with parts found on Whidbey Island. We'll move over here. This type of rock is called chert. Most of these have a sort of biomorphic shape. They feel very lively and more so like organisms than rocks to me. Michael comments on this piece here that chert is a type of stone that was often used to make tools during the Stone Age. This piece here is called greenstone. And I believe there is a bit of bone added there. Speaking of bone, this pedestal here, of course, the found object turned pedestal, not the pedestal here in the gallery, is a section of whale vertebrae. And the stone on top is a clay stone that Michael found on Whidbey Island, which has then been painted with Sumi ink, and I believe it is the only sculpture in the show that's been painted as well as carved. We'll return over here to the window. Here's a piece of marble. Where he's kept a raw edge here, so you can see the texture of these rocks, likely as he found them, versus the finished product. So there you have it. Again, it was a brief overview of the show, but if you hadn't had a chance to come see it, there's still time. The show closes on October 1st, and we'll have plenty of more work available from now until then. We hope to see you soon.